So quick video to share out my national park wall that I finished recently. But before we get down there, take a look at my Jimmy Buffett stairway. And as you can see, it's all the fun stuff. Margaritaville, changes in latitude, all the boating stuff. Marie and I went to Florida for a Jimmy Buffett concert, and this picture is from our tailgate. And I just love this. This is my dear friend Derek, who's met Jimmy Buffett several times. Derek is my roommate at Disney World and friend from Central Michigan University, and sadly, as you can see, he left us in March. Coming down, we're at the Led Zeppelin landing page, right? So you can see what you would expect. Here's an aerial view of the basement. This is the National Park wall, but before we get there, take a peek at what's going on. So this is what we call, well, it's the music corner basically, but it's also known as the Rock and Roll Drummer Hall of Fame. It's also known as the Rock and Roll Drummer Hall of Fame frame. So you'll see why in a second. But I mean, picture my dad with the Lebanese drum up there. Brothers, nieces, nephews, Maria, Gianna, Bunny Ganoush. And the cool thing about the frame is if you lose a drumstick or drop it, ta-da, right? So you get the idea. Okay, so moving right along. Got this freshman year in college, fire up chips. This is kind of cool. So this here is Facebook mobile uploads from 2013 to about 2018 or 19. So if you were to hit pause, you'd see some pretty groovy events going on here, right? So that brings us back to some more Jimmy Buffett fun. So as you're going to Jimmy Buffett fun, who doesn't want to play steel drums to Kashmir? Right? See what I'm talking about? Okay, then to the bar. Of course, our favorite Jimmy is not Jimmy Buffett, but it's Jimmy Fickney. Right? No shoes, no shirt. Get the idea. Okay, so that brings us to the wall. Well, no, actually. So this is from my 50th surprise party. And here's the beautiful artist, Juliana. Ain't no denying. Here you have it. So the National Park wall. There are 63 national parks in the National Park system. This is my annual pass. And as I visit each park, which happens to be 24 at this point, I scratch off Turnip Green. So my first 3 national parks are right here. And the first one was 1998 with Norm. That's him racing a 12-year-old to the St. Louis Arch. And he's doing the Rocky dance because he beat the kid. This is New River Gorge in this is the first one. New River Gorge was 1995. And neither of those were national parks until the last couple of years. This is Florida, the Everglades with Jimmy, 2003. So in no particular order, here is the national. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna kill some lights here. Hold on a second. So we don't get that glare as the sun burns the ground. You know what I'm talking about? All right, you got Glacier, Rocky Mountain, Grand Canyon, Cuyahoga, Grand Tetons. This is Norm's bachelor party in Zion. Bryce Canyon, Biscayne in Florida, Joshua Tree, one of my favorite albums, by the way. Yellow Chone. This is really cool. So this is actually 3 different visits to Arches. That's 2011 with Norm. This is 2014, obviously. Well, I should say obviously, but obviously with Norm is what I should say, and Maria and Sam. And then this is us going back to pay tribute to Norm in 2018. Capitol Reef. So we actually, Maria and I stayed in a teepee. It's really cool. Smoky Mountains, Channel Islands. 15 of us went to Yosemite National Park just this past, it was a couple months ago. Canyonlands, again, 3 different trips. You can see that dates back to 2011, and same pose there basically with the team. Maria meditating. My Shangri-La beneath the summer moon. Mammoth Cave, Black Canyon of the Donny Son, Saguaro, and then close it out with Hawaii. As I said, no particular order, but Haleakala and volcanoes. So there you have it. And well, there you almost have it. That's when I met Robert Plant. Okay, hope you enjoyed. Life is good. Rock and roll. True story. Slip.